Hey guys, J0, how you doing? I hope all is well in YouTube land, whatever part of the world that you are in. I figured we'd sit down and have a little coffee chat here, mid-morning coffee. Holy crap, man, that's some good coffee. Okay, answer one quick question, and then I'll share a little something with you. Somebody asked me do I cut my own hair and trim my own beard? Yes. Clippers. Very easy. I've been out of the looking pretty business now since the 80s, whenever I stopped modeling for Abercrombie and Fitch. So I no longer need to look pretty. Okay, anyway, my sister Gravy 111, who is a few boards shy of a whole deck. Some people who know Gravy will get that, others will have no idea what I'm talking about, but she will. Wanted me to share a telemarketing experience that I had. I've been on a kick for a while. I like to mess. I like to, telemarketers. In my opinion, that wouldn't be the most desirable job ever. And they're just dudes and dudettes. They got to call these numbers and they're trying to sell stuff, or for whatever reason they're doing mass calls and cold calls. So instead of getting all, I used to get mad and you yell at them and hang up on them and all that kind of stuff. So instead of doing that, I try to be the memorable dude. I try to be the one that they're talking about after work or the day after the call or whatever. And I'll do things like just kind of, play with them a little bit and try to improve their day if they're having a crappy day. Like one guy called and I was like, dude, you've got the coolest accent ever. Where are you from? And he's like, Bombay, India. And I said, really? I'm like, are there a lot of Indian dudes named Greg? I mean, I don't know. Is it like short for Gregolopoulos or something? And, I'm like, dude, don't get snotty, Greg, okay? You called me, Scooter. You called me. I'm just trying to get to know who I'm talking to here, that's all. And usually they'll kind of snicker and then, they'll hang up on you. And sometimes you get those calls. You'll see it's an 800 number, and you'll answer it, and it'll be a computer or something that says, please hold for the next available representative. And then there's a little bit of silence, and it's like, the computer calling. And then after a few seconds, then somebody will pick up. Well, that happened, and it said, please hold for the next available representative. And then after a couple seconds, you hear a click, and this young lady's like, hi, can I speak with John? So, let me wait for this truck to go by. So, whenever she said, hello, can I speak with John? I went, hello, and thank you for calling the No residence. Your call is important to us. For John, press 1. For Mary, press 2. To speak to one of the kids, press 3. For all other calls, please hang up because you've dialed the wrong number. Para instrucciones en español, por favor, marque 8. And she pushed the button. I don't know what button she pushed, but I was like, oh crap. I'm sitting there thinking to myself in my head, I'm like, oh crap, now what do I do? What do I do now? What would a computer do? So having not any idea what button she pushed, I went, invalid entry. For John, press 1. And I went through the whole thing again. And finally they hung up, and I was just like, holy crap, that's kind of like a telemarketer, backfiring at me right there. So, yeah, sometimes, have a little fun with life, and it makes it more bearable for everybody involved. And those are just some little quirky, funny things that, they'll cheer people up. I mean, I don't know if she actually thought that that was a recording, but who knows. And I've done it to a couple of my friends too that call every once in a while, just mess with them. I'll see who it is on the, on the ID and kind of mess with them a little bit. But, a little giggle sometimes makes the world a better place. Speaking of little giggle, over the past couple of weeks, I've spent several just wonderful, wonderful hours in the dentist chair. Oh man, unpleasant as it is necessary. Being a big fat guy like I am, teeth come in pretty handy sometimes. So I try to, trying to get mine back into shape a little bit. A lot of them have been busted and broken through the years doing stupid shit, and trying to get them whipped back into shape a little bit so I don't have to get them all yanked out and have false teeth put in. I'd like to keep the ones that I have, but my dentist Dr. Farley here in South Point. He's he's super good dude, super good dentist, and he's got a good sense of humor as well. We was looking at one of my teeth that was just mangled, and he was like, "Oh my God!" He's like, "What happened to this tooth?" And I said, "Well, it was hurting, and I was trying to pull it out on my own. So I had one of them little crochet needles with a little bitty crochet needles with a little bitty hook on it. And I said, and I was digging at it, trying to get it out, digging at it. And he looked at me like, dude, on what planet did that seem like that was a good idea? And I said, well, you know, dentists cost money, man. You know, sometimes we try to find other alternatives. And the crochet needle seemed like a good idea at the time. And I think it turned out to be a horrible idea. And believe it or not, he said that, in fact, yes, it was a horrible idea, and to never do that again. So, note to self and note to everybody else out there, if you have a sore tooth, I would pass. If you have a small crochet needle and decide to start digging at it, I wouldn't recommend it. So, because it will cause more problems. Trust me, I know. So, there you go. Another little funny, quirky story from the dentist. But now I am, my teeth are pretty much back into, the teeth that I have left are back in shape, and I'm going to hopefully try to keep taking good care of them. And that would be my advice to my younger self, man, is to take better care of yourself, your body, your teeth, because as much as you don't want to believe it when you're a young dude, you are going to be a middle-aged dude at some point, and you're going to have issues if you don't take care of yourself when you're younger. So, younger dudes and dudettes, take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your teeth, because when you reach middle age, your body and your teeth will come in pretty handy at some point. So there you have it. All right, guys. I hope everybody has a good Memorial weekend. I don't personally like to say Happy Memorial Day. Just me. There's nothing wrong with it. But you know, Memorial Day is a time to reflect and be thankful for the men and women in our military service who have given their lives in the course of their duty, and to give us the freedom to be sitting here on my front porch drinking coffee and having a visit. So I'm very grateful and I'm very thankful to those who have given all. So anyway, like I say, I hope everybody has a great weekend. Summer's going to be starting soon, and we're hoping that the garden and everything does well, and it will be a time of plenty in the summer and the fall. So good luck to everybody who's starting gardens. Good luck to everybody who's has new chickens or new baby critters of some sort. Hopefully that's all going to go well. I will be doing a couple of updates here in the next couple of days on the pheasants, the pheasant chicks, and how the hatch is going. We did upgrade our license to a commercial propagator's license, which means I can sell birds, and we've sold a couple of pheasants, and so far so good. The garden's looking good, and we'll do updates on all that stuff coming up the next couple of days. So you guys have a great day. Thank you very much for watching. God bless. The end. Buzz, buzz. The end.